Hi, this is Stephen. I'm here with Angie at Austin Muscle Restoration. Today we're going to talk about the basics to think about with just a very basic elbow flexion motion, which most people think of as a bicep curl. We're going to start with a dumbbell exercise. Having Angie initially do this from a seated position as opposed to standing, mainly because I think she can have better control and better restraint. From this, she's got a seat back to support her, less of a chance of her trying to get her trunk or her hips or whatever else people try to compensate with as they start to fatigue with this thing. We're going to start with the arms kind of hands facing up, which tends to bias towards the biceps. There are ways we can play around with wrist position, but we'll cover those in later videos. Now she's just going to let her upper arm hang straight down, and she's going to work on bending that elbow only as far as that upper arm stays still, because we're trying to focus on the elbow, keep the shoulder out of it. Little pause at the top so we know she has good control of that position. And she's lowering the weight, not letting it fall. So she's lowering with control. You should definitely feel it in the front of the arm. You can see the biceps kind of pop out here. You may feel a little in front of the shoulder as well, because these guys attach up there. Okay, now we can do a standing version. I'm a big fan of tubing. And what I'm going to have Angie do is stand. And we'll start with her placing this under both feet. Now this is going to feel a little different. It's a different type of resistance than the weight. We're using tension rather than mass. Same idea. She can probably have better control using tubing in a standing position than if you were using dumbbells. But otherwise, everything else is pretty much the same. Now, if that tension gets a little bit too much, you can switch to using a single foot as an anchor like that. Keeping the shoulders still, keeping the upper arm still, the rest of the body pretty still. Just like that.